Hello everyone and welcome back to another GeoGuessr video in which I'm going to be playing the 198 capitals of the world map. Really fun map because of the amount of different locations you can get and obviously non-official coverage locations. So I'm just going to get right into it. I've played this map before on the channel. It's simply put 198 capitals of the world, and we're going to get right into it with a play along. So check out the link in the description if you want to play along. I'm just going to copy that right now, and we're going to start. So we pick up straight away in a South American country or a Central American country, and someone's number there. Right, what have we got here? I don't recognize anything. Obviously, it looks like we're potentially not in an official GeoGuessr, official Google coverage location, I mean. What have we got here? Villa Mora. Esquesada. Okay, doesn't really give too much information. And now we're stuck on the pavement, which is not great. We'll continue along. What have we got? Any information? SR. Oh. Doesn't really tell me much. There is a possibility, of course, that this could be Municipalidad de Asunción. I'm not sure. There's the international airport this way, though, so maybe let's go that way. let's just go to the airport. That's the best way, surely, to find out where we are. Asunción, it's not Paraguay, is it? Yeah, it is. I just had in my head, I was like, it rang a bell. It rang a bell. Okay, we are in Paraguay. Okay, that's good. I'm fairly sure we're in Paraguay. I don't know for sure, but Municipalidad de Asunción suggests we are in Paraguay. So we are going south to the airport here. What have we got? And how much can I be bothered to find this location exact? I think I can. I can be bothered. What alignment is the street? I'll tell you what, that street we were on before looked fairly major. Was that Avenida Mcal Lopez? Mcal Lopez. Right. Look for that. Mcal Lopez. This is Molas Lopez. That could be it. Oh, Mariscal Lopez. That must be it. Okay. And what's the side road? Something Gonzalo something? Gonzalo B. Gonzalo B. Seems like the street names are all named after people, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I'm not seeing it yet. And then it's turning, so it should be one of these. Oh, Gonzalo Bulnes. Must be it. And then the next one should be Dr. Weiss for some reason. That's a very interesting name, but it is correct. So we should be right outside this. Somewhere there. Yep. 5K'd, 9 meters, and we move on to the next round. Well, and this is a very, very simple one. This is just straight into Rome, into the Vatican City, and we are in Piazza San Pietro. So, how do we work this out? I think we go... Yeah, you never know how close. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like we're probably around about here. Oh, okay. Well, it's 51 meters out, and I think I might be wrong, but the flag looks a bit off from what it was on the picture. But anyways, we move on to the next one. That's a good round for us, getting that correct. And we're going to have a flag here. What is that? I'm still not seeing the flag properly. Okay. Struggling to identify that flag. It rings a bell. Been a little while since I... Oh, wait, hold on. It's... Oh, damn. I can't remember which one of the Central American countries it is. It's like... It's El Salvador or Honduras or Guatemala or Nicaragua. I can't remember which one. Yeah, a little embarrassing. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking it's El Salvador, and there, that confirms it up there. It's El Salvador. Okay, good. Right, so if we're in El Salvador, we're going to be in San Salvador. And we're presumably... Does that say Monument to the Savior of the World? Does that work? I think it does. Would we see a mountain to our north? Probably. I think this must be it, right? How do I work this out to just double check correct? Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go to the other side of the statue. And the flag going, not the flag, the road's going like that. Yeah, it works. Okay, so we're right next to the statue, basically, aren't we? We're right on the north side of the statue. Yep, 5 meters, and we move on to the next round. We're still on a perfect score, which is good until we get this location. Because we're not going to be able to move. Oh, which is a bit of a nightmare. I'm not convinced we'll be able to do this, but we'll look around and see if we can get any information. We are driving on the left, interestingly. Oh, it's such a pity we can't move. I want to say I'm getting Asia vibes. But I just don't know which part. Really difficult to tell. And I don't think this is going to be 5Kable, unfortunately. I may even get... Only I could read that. That would probably tell me the name of the city. Not missing any flags or any other information, am I? And very possibly I am, but everything seems a little bit too far away to identify. I'm also not even sure if this is a country that's covered by official GeoGuessr. There's a blue sign in the distance, which is interesting. I'm thinking something like Pakistan, maybe? I could be really wrong, though. I could be really, really wrong. The fact that we got English there. I mean, it could be something like... It could even be Malaysia, couldn't it? Seems unlikely, but feels like it could be. No, we would see black. I mean, there is a black plate there, but we would see more black plates if it was Malaysia. Got yellow plates there, which is throwing me off. Where else drives on the left? Something road. I think that says. And then there's some writing there, which I can't read, which is I think the name of the city. It does look long though. Where is the capital? It's Islamabad, I think, isn't it? I did think Lahore for a second, but I think it's Islamabad. Could that say Islamabad? Maybe it could. Could also say what else would have English? Is there any? I mean, I don't even think Pakistan would necessarily have English. Like Malaysia probably would. I don't think that says Kuala Lumpur. There's also I think a dot something there. Looks to me like it says .ph, but we're driving on the left, so we're not in the Philippines. This blue sign as well is throwing me off, and there's parts of this that look, even Middle Eastern. So I'm not even slightly sure. I think my safe bet would be Pakistan. That's my safest bet. And I think I'm going to probably go for it. I'm just having a look to see if I see any more information. Any flags? No. I could be really wrong here. Where is there anywhere around? I'm not too familiar with any countries around here that might drive on the left. I'm doing it. I'm going to go for Islamabad. Oh, I was correct. Okay. I'm glad about that. I was never going to get that spot on. There was no way, but I got the right city. So pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Okay, and we have another one where we can't move for the last round. Okay. Going to be a fairly tricky one. What's that flag? If only I could see that from a different angle. Red and white stripes, though. I mean, we've got to be looking at an island nation. with a McDonald's. There's another flag over there, which is just red. I mean, it feels very Caribbean. I just don't know. I don't recognize that flag. Tropical rhythms. It looks quite touristy. I think we're driving on the... Oh, are we? It's really hard to tell what side we're driving on. It could be left, actually. Could be anywhere. Could be absolutely anywhere. That just looks like it's a one-way road. That's why it's... Thought maybe we were driving on the left. Let me go to the Caribbean and look at countries. So, right, Bermuda, not that flag. Bahamas, not that flag. Grenada, no. Oh, I don't remember the Grenada flag. I remember Dominica is the one with the parrot on it. I did get that before on Flags of the World, I think. Barbados, no. Trinidad, I can't think of a flag that looks like that, if I'm being honest. That, okay, you know what? That could be the Trinidad flag, because I do see red, and I see white, and I see a bit of black. It does feel like this could fit for Trinidad. Is there a sort of square kind of area would work? Like the street alignment even work. Something like this. Mahatma Gandhi Park. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this, probably. What's the name of this place? Musissa. We could also be like an African country, I think, but I'm definitely leaning Trinidad based on that flag. Let's go for it. I don't think I'm not on for 5k, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, we were in Suriname, in Paramaribo. That's interesting. That didn't occur to me, I must admit. Definitely didn't occur to me, but it makes sense. I didn't know it was that touristy or looked like that. It looked very American, so I was thinking it must be Caribbean. So yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, okay. So presumably somewhat like a lot of these places look kind of like Dutch names and things like that, Verbinding or even maybe German names, Dutch names. There's a Dutch embassy over there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's I just hadn't considered Suriname. Anyways, let's look at the results. To be honest, I've done pretty well there. 22k, 337. Haven't beaten my score, but I'm pretty happy with it all round. It would have been nice to be able to move on the final 2 rounds, because especially on the Pakistan round where I simply had no chance of actually finding the location. But oh well, it's pretty good in general. Quite happy with that. Really enjoy the map, so I'll probably do 1 or 2 more. I don't want to do it too often because I get repeats probably after a certain point. But well, obviously Vatican was I don't think it was a repeat, but fairly obvious one, that one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed playing along, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video.